Hello, my name is Carney, and this is Ethan, and today we are submitting a project for the Deno Subhosting Hackathon, and our project is known as Deno Blocks, which is essentially an IDE that we built with Fresh and Blockly that empowers developers to visually program on top of Deno's automatic instrumentation. We have GitHub OAuth sign in using Deno KB, so if you sign in, it'll take you to a page in which you have to authenticate using GitHub. I'm already signed in, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the IDE. It is taking a little bit of time to load, but it will load up. And so here is our IDE. Ethan, do you want to take it away?
Hello. This is the IDE, and on the left side, you're able to construct blocks that represent pieces of Deno code. For example, you can create an HTTP request handler by dragging it, and now on the right-hand side, you can see that there is code that's being generated, and you're able to close that panel if it gets in the way, but you're also able to look at it in case you want to see what is being deployed to Deno deploy. And so what we can do is we can set up, we can first show you what is on the bottom left of the screen, which is this icon. It's the main menu for the IDE. So you can select a project this way, and since Carney just created her first project, it automatically created that project for her. You're also able to navigate home to the documentation or to the or to the GitHub repository from here. You're also able to sign out from this panel, and you're also able to create a new project, which it would, if you were to click it, create a new project and take her there. And then if she goes back to that, it shows both projects. And from here, she's able to delete one of the projects if she wishes to, or it deletes the current project that she's on. So you can go ahead and do that, and it'll verify if that's okay, or confirm, I mean. Okay. So we know that that works. What we can do now is let's create a simple proof of concept using this. So first drag that piece, the on HTTP request event block. And what we're going to do is we're just going to create a simple endpoint that is like a coin toss, and it'll return a response that says heads 50% of the time and tails the other 50% of the time using Deno deploy. So go ahead and open up the HTTP category, and you can grab the bottom handler and drag it. And now any of the code that you put into that request right there, it will it'll be run when the HTTP endpoint is hit, thanks to Deno deploy. So you can say something like return new response, and instead of that string inside of there, you can say something like math.random with a capital M, and with open parenthesis and close parenthesis. That's how you get a random number in TypeScript. And you can um, check if it is greater than or less than 0.5. And then you can say question mark to make it a ternary operator. And now you can say, put a string that says heads. And then close the string. And then put a colon. Oh shit, it's 12. Um, and then put a colon. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it. and then put tails, and then that's it. That's all you have to do. That's it. If you look on the right side, you can see that the math.random is showing there. And since if the syntax is correct, then you're going to be able to press deploy on the bottom left. And on the right, you're going to be able to select the deployment. So if you press the drop down, it says that your deployment was a success. So if you click that, it'll show you your deployment, and you're going to be able to refresh it. And 50% of the time, it'll be heads, and the other 50%, it'll be tails. And you're also able to refresh this IDE because the blocks are actually stored in Deno KV, and not in local storage. And also, thanks to Deno KV OAuth, I didn't store any of the tokens used in the authentication process, and I only stored the session ID for security purposes.
And that is our project. So thank you so much for the opportunity and for watching.